Hello there, this is Jack with Angel Home Solution. Life sometimes is tough and sometimes we have to make a better decision out of the worst. Um, my job today here is to share the content during a divorce so that you can get the most out of the divorce situation if that is the only choice that both you and your spouse decide to go to. First of all, why people need to sell their house just because they go through a divorce, and secondly, what are the benefit? Why when should you sell the house, before the divorce or after the divorce? And third, what are the things to avoid doing during the divorce? So first of all, why do you need to sell the house at all, right? Just because you and your spouse decide to split up. It is a community base in Washington State, so every ownership will be default to be equal. Having that said, um, when you split up, obviously sometimes people won't live in that home again together, and there will be a separation of ownership. So asset of the property has to be somehow divided. So the easiest way is to sell it. um, Second reason is ownership of a property by one person sometimes a little bit difficult. There are mortgage, insurance, and other stuff, taxes, that sometimes it's not affordable for one person to handle. And we see people want to build their own new future, right? So needing cash for that new foundation is really critical. um, so that's why people decide to sell. um, why, when it is a better time, right, to sell before or after? It's really depend on your situation and how you split the ownership of the property. If you sell before the divorce is complete, the proceed will be default to split equally to both party. Sometimes it is a good thing, sometimes it's not the good thing for one person and whatnot. So it depends, but it is one of the easiest way to cross out the list. You don't have to worry about property. There are plenty thing to worry about, right, during divorce, like custody of the child, other financial portfolio, investment and whatnot, and property. So getting the house sold before everything else could be one of the best thing too. And sometimes you need cash to run. So that is the option one. Option two is to sell after the proceed or ownership is split. In that case, if you end up owning the house and you sell, you keep the whole proceed from the sale. But to get to that point, there are obviously you have to go through, like, how do you get that full ownership, right? It has to be approved by the court and your partner. Before you go there, you have to maybe buy the other spouse from the property. Determine that price is tricky as well. But regardless of what choice you choose, make sure everything is centered around your kid. And if you have a little one, eventually those funds should be somehow factored in to take care of the kid. So that are two main things I want to talk about. And the third one is related to things you shouldn't do if you are in a divorce situation. First of all, do not hide money or asset ever. Anything that related to your ownership, lay that up front and let the judge and your partner, all the party decide who keep what. Do not neglect your finance. Divorce can be expensive, to make sure you keep an eye on your finance and budget accordingly. Don't rely on a joint account at this point. So get your own individual account and manage your financial flow that way. Don't rely on any advice from family or friend. Every person's situation will be unique, although they probably mean well for you, but it's probably not applicable in every cases. So talk to attorney. If you need any resource, please reach out. We knew some of the lawyer that handle family situation, divorce situation. We know they are trustworthy and they are locally here in Washington as well. Don't take to social media. That is the really thing that people forget all the time. Don't take anger out to social media. It's not help you. It will come to hurt you in the long run, especially during the court. Why put the thing to the fan, right? Don't put your child in the middle. Like I said earlier, every decision that you make should be centered around your kid to get the most for the kid. He or she, the baby doesn't have any say into your situation or your decision. They are the victim overall. So make sure you pick the most beneficial to him or her. There is a couple who divorced and did not start with the happy divorce, but they end up finding a way around the kid and end up being the best friend, end up writing a book about happy divorce. So check out the book and maybe reach out to the author for any advice as well. So don't be overly contentious, right? Don't put anger in front of you. We run into situation where people argue with each other, pick the worst decision just to make sure the other party is hurt. It's not going to be beneficial to any of you. We run into a situation also where the spouse decide to file bankruptcy instead of process with the sell to get the proceed, right? A little bit is obviously better than nothing. Get the money and move on to the new life. So don't put anger, argument in front of your decision. Don't go without attorney. That again, it is important to know what you don't know, and they know the best. Anyhow, there are several things that you have to consider, handful of things. But when it comes to property, when it comes to real estate, at Angel Home Solution, we are proud and we are the tool for you to solve your situation, solve your real estate issue. We are here to provide value. So reach out and we are here to help you in any way possible. Regarding what to sell your property, what are the options available to you? We have some link. I'll try to link that into the description of this video. There are mainly 3 options to sell your property. First of all, list with an agent. Make sure the property is ready for the listing. No rehab, or maybe there are rehab or upgrade need to be done. If you have resource and money and time, that would be great. Go for it. The best option to make the most money for your property. Second is sell the property yourself or keep it as a rental, which again, either option you have to somehow negotiate on the split ownership, especially option 2, you want to keep it long term, you have to somehow buy out your spouse. So the third option is to sell with a real estate investor, a cash buyer like Angel Home Solution. There are several features that we offer. First of all, we buy assets. You don't have to worry about any cleanup, any rehab, any timeline. We are essentially can close within your schedule, even if you need it within a week or so. And then the other benefit that we provide is we will take care of anything left behind in the house. Like I said, we buy assets. So take whatever you need and whatever you don't need, we'll take care of all of that. So hopefully these are the things that could take some headache out of your to-do list and make it a little bit easier during this tough situation. Again, I'm sorry to hear that it is the only option, but make sure you get the most out of your situation, right? I'll talk to you soon. Reach out if there is anything Angel Home Solution can help you with. Thank you. Bye bye.